everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have my skincare routine. So I'm going to be doing this as a chatty skincare routine where basically I talk you through every single product that I use, and then I'm going to put some overlays of me actually using the products. I thought that this way you would benefit a little bit more, as you would actually get to see and hear why I like these products, why they work for me, what I actually do with them, rather than me just showing you me using them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just thought this way it'd be a little bit better. And then not only that, but I'm actually sat here with hardly any makeup on. Like, I've got my eyebrows on, a little bit of mascara and a little bit of concealer just under my eyes, so like this is like my bare face. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just get on with the video. So starting off with a bit of background information about my skin. I actually have normal to combination skin, so around my T-zone I can get a little bit oily, but at the same time I can get a little bit dry. This varies. I also suffer a lot from obviously blemishes and spots. That is all part of growing up. I suffer the most on my forehead. Like, I've researched it and apparently it's to do with stress and things like that, and obviously with me being in year 11 now, I do actually have a lot of stress with school, especially textiles, history and all that, because obviously I'm doing my GCSEs, there's a lot of coursework, there's a lot of due dates, and there's just a lot to do in general, and obviously my skin shows that. Then on the odd occasion I'll get some on my cheeks. I used to get some like really bad down the side of my cheeks, and then I realised what that was from, and it was actually from my phone, because obviously when you're holding your phone you put it up to your ear when you're talking, and it was always at this side. I never had any at this side, and I was always just confused as to why it was just in a straight line, diagonal line, all down my face. And then it occurred to me that this is the side that I use to answer my phone. So if somebody rings me, I'll be like, hello, with this side. Obviously, I use my phone every day. I use my hands every day. My hands touch things that have a lot of bacteria on them, and then I transfer that onto my phone, and then that bacteria is then transferring from my phone onto my face, which is obviously not good. So I started to clean my phone more often, and I have noticed it like dramatically change how my skin is. There is a lot, obviously less blemishes. Obviously there are still a few, because you can't get rid of every single bacteria. Like, I don't wipe this every time that I use it. I just try and wipe it like every other day and things like that, just to try and get rid of the bacteria that is on it, so I'm not transferring it onto my face. And other than that, I don't really get that bad. I used to get it quite bad when I was about 13. It used to be really, really bad, but it hasn't reduced massively, and I think that is also because of the products that I've been using. So on a morning, the first thing I will do is go into the bathroom, obviously, because that is where I'm going to wash my face. And first of all, I will wash my hands, because obviously I want to get rid of all the bacteria that is on my hands, because I don't want to be putting that back onto my face. Then I will use the Lizalle Cleanse and Polish. So this is a 200ml one. You might recognise it from being in a long tube like this. And these are around £15, and this is seriously the best product I've ever used on my skin. So if you've not tried the Lizalle Cleanse and Polish, I seriously recommend it. So you only need 1 to 2 pumps of this, and you just want to massage it all onto your face, but make sure that your face is dry, as this is going to work the best. And that is obviously actually how it says to use it on the back of the tube. I use this is obviously to get rid of all of the impurities that have attached themselves to my face whilst I was sleeping, from like my pillow, maybe if I was touching my face and things like that. So I just want to get rid of all of that and all the excess oil or dryness and things like that, just to really freshen and cleanse my face for the morning. So once I've done that, I will then wash it off using the muslin cloth, and obviously you want to wring it out so you're not dripping with water, and you just want to keep wringing it out and then wiping your face, like getting all of the cream product off. Then once I've done that, I will then pat my face dry, and then I will come back into my bedroom and I will take the Lizalle Instant Boost Skin Tonic toner along with just some normal cotton pads, and I will apply this to 1 or 2 cotton pads and then just use that in circular motions around my face. This is again just going to remove any more impurities that are still on my face, and I also let this sit on my eyes for a few minutes, as this is just going to get rid of obviously excess mascara that I haven't quite got off from the night before, and it's also just going to break down and make sure that there's obviously no bacteria left on like my eyelashes or anything like that. Then after I've done that, I will move on to moisturiser. So I'll actually use the Body Shop Vitamin C moisturiser on a morning. This is just because this is really cooling, so I find it's really awakening. And then not only that, but it's for dull, tired and grumpy skin, and obviously on a morning you're a bit like ugh, and like you've only just woke up, so you're a bit tired, grumpy and dull. And this smells absolutely amazing. It smells just like oranges, and then also it contains glycerin. So if you're going to be wearing makeup on the day, which I most of the time do, this is going to be perfect, as glycerin makes products stick to your face, so it's just going to help the product obviously stay on your face a little bit longer, which I find perfect. Now moving on to the nighttime routine. So obviously the first thing I will do is obviously come home and everything, and a lot of the time I stay in my makeup quite late, just because I am really busy all the time. But then when I finally get round to removing my makeup, I like to remove it thoroughly. I try my hardest to remove it thoroughly, as I just find that this way it's better for when I wake up in the morning, as I don't have as much to do. Like I only use 3 products in the morning, whereas if I didn't remove my makeup properly on the night, I would probably have to use more. But the first thing I do is take a hand sanitizer and obviously just wipe my hands and clean them, because obviously I've been touching multiple things, whether it's been at school or just at home. So the first thing I do is obviously clean my hands. Then I will actually use some wipes to get the very start of my makeup on. The ones I'm using at the moment are the St. Ives Dry and Sensitive Skin Facial Wipes. So I also forgot to mention that sometimes my skin is quite sensitive. I cannot use Johnson's baby wipes, I can use Huggies baby wipes, but then I can't use some of the body care facial wipes, some of the other like Garnier, Nivea facial wipes, as I just find it so rough. Whereas these St. Ives ones are really soft and they're quite wet as well, so you can actually get product off your face. I found before that when I've used makeup wipes, they're quite dry, so they just feel like they're scraping on my skin. Whereas these don't, these feel really conditioning, and they remove your makeup really quickly and get the majority of it off. So once I have done that, I will then head on into the bathroom, and again I will then run a sink full of hot water and put my muslin cloth in, and then again I will use the L'Oreal Cleanse and Polish to get the remainder of my makeup off. So like my mascara, my eyebrows, because they're quite hard to get off, and any other bits of makeup. So I'll just apply that all over my face like I would do in the morning, and then wash that off using the muslin cloth again. Then instead of stopping there, I will then pick up the Gentle Face Exfoliator by L'Oreal. I like to use this on a night, as it's obviously going to get rid of all the dry skin and really give me a deep cleanse before I go to bed. This, when it says gentle, it really is gentle. I can't feel anything, and it feels really nice and smooth and soft, and it has the same consistency as the Cleanse and Polish, apart from obviously it has the little tiny beads in, which are going to get rid of all the dry skin. So then I will just remove that again with the muslin cloth by wringing it out in the water and then applying it onto my face. And once I've done that, I will come back into my bedroom and again take the L'Oreal Instant Boost Skin Tonic Toner and some cotton pads, and I will again just use 1 or 2 and apply that all over my face, making sure that I remove any more makeup that is still left on my face. Then once my face has dried, I will then take the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil. So tea tree oil is brilliant for spots, as it helps counteract the bacteria that could be living inside it. It helps to reduce the redness, the appearance of them. So I just take this either on some Q-tips or some cotton wool pads again, and I just apply this to the area where I'm suffering from really bad blemishes. Then once I've done that, I will move on to some moisturiser. So on a night I like to use a more heavier moisturiser and something that's going to take a little bit longer to sink into my skin. So I like to use the L'Oreal Super Skin Moisturiser. So I use the unfragranced one for sensitive skin, as I just find that this one works the best, as it's a little bit lighter and obviously it doesn't have any fragrance in it, because I do get quite sensitive skin more towards the night. And this is just really creamy. It's quite thick, which is why I use it on a night. And it obviously takes a few hours to sink in, but it feels really nice, and once it's all soaked in and you wake up in the morning, your face just feels amazing and super fresh and soft. So I apply this all over my face, like I said, and then I will also take the Body Shop Vitamin E Eyes Cube, as I suffer quite a lot from dark under eye circles and puffiness. So I use this under my eyes to help counteract that. And then finally, the last product I will use only occasionally is Sudocrem. So I use Sudocrem when I have a really big massive blemish or spot that I really want to get rid of, like really fast, as it just obviously dries it out, reduces the redness and the size of it. So I will apply this with using a Q-tip just on the areas where there is like a really big spot that I really want to get rid of. But obviously I don't use this all the time, so maybe like once a week. And then just to condition my lips, I will take either an EOS lip balm like this one, which is in mint I think, or I will take a Vaseline or even L'Oreal Super Balm and just apply that obviously on my lips to hydrate them, because obviously just like your face, your lips want to be kept hydrated and healthy too. So that is everything in my skincare routine, and I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, then make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below of what skincare products you recommend so that you can help other people out. And that is everything, so I will see you soon with another video. Bye!